Maths Chapter 2, Fractions and Decimals. In our previous session we have learnt about multiplication and division of fractions. Now in this session we will learn how to multiply and divide decimals. Here we have exercise 2.5. This exercise is all about revision. All the points of decimals which you have learnt in previous standard. Question 1. Which is greater, 0.5 or 0.05? First of all, convert it into fractional form. 0.5 that means 5/10 and 0.05 that means 5/100. Obviously 5/10 is bigger. That means 0.5 is greater than 0.05. Which part is greater? 5 part out of 10 parts or 5 parts out of 100 parts? Obviously 5 parts out of 10 parts. In this way simply you can find out the greater decimal. But if you cannot find out the greater decimal, another method which I am showing you in sum number 6. Which is greater, 0.8 or 0.88? First convert the decimals into fractional form. 0.8 means 8 upon 10, 8/10. And 0.88 means 88 upon hundreds. Now convert them into equivalent fractions or like fractions. We need denominator same. Here we have denominator 100. So to get denominator 100 we will multiply it with 10. 10 tens are 100 and 8 tens are 80. 80 hundreds is bigger or 88 100 is bigger? This one is bigger. So obviously 0.88 is greater than 0.8. In this way you can find out the greater decimal. Then exercise 2.5 question 2 is about express as rupees using decimals. Question 2, question 3, question 4, they all are about conversions. Before solving this sums of question 2, 3 and 4, learn the units. 1 kg equals to how many grams, 1 kilometer equals to how many meter. Learn by heart and then solve this exercise. Here we have question express as rupees using decimal. We have to convert 7 paise into rupees. We know 1 rupee equals to 100 paise. So here I have written 100 paise equals to 1 rupee. So 7 paise equals to 7 divided by 100. 7 upon 100. We don't need to divide it. Here we have 2 zeros. So before 2 numbers we will add point. Here we have only 1 digit. So what we will do? We will write 0 here. Now we have 2 digits and we will add point here. So the answer will be 0.07 rupees. In this way you can convert paise into rupees. Number 2. Here we have 77 rupees and 77 paise, which we have to convert it into rupees. As we all know, 100 paise equals to 1 rupees. So 77 paise equals to 77 upon 100. Here we have 2 zeros. And we have 2 numbers. So before 2 numbers put point. 0.77 rupees. Now we already have 77 rupees and we have converted 77 paise into rupees. Then add both of them. 77 rupees plus 0.77 rupees. Be careful. Listen, place decimal below the decimal. Now you will say, ma'am, there is no decimal in this 77. If there is no decimal, we can put decimal at last. And here if you wish you can write 00. Here if you wish you can write 0. So 77.00 plus 00.77. So answer is 77.77 rupees. Now let us learn how to convert semis into meter and kilometer. How to express semis in meter and kilometer. Question 3.1. Express 5 semi in meter and kilometer. As we all know, 100 semi equals to 1 meter. So 5 semi equals to 5 upon 100 meter, 5 hundredths. That means 0.05 meter. How we got the answer? Look, here we have 100 as denominator. How many zeros are there? 1, 2. So before 1 and 2 digit place point, decimal. So we got 0.05 meter. Now we all know 1 lakh semi equals to 1 kilometer. So 5 semi equals to 5 divided by 1 lakh. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So before 5 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we will add decimal. Here is the answer. We have expressed semi into meter and semi into kilometer. Question 4. Express in kg. Here we have to express 200 grams into kilograms. Very easy. 1000 gram equals to 1 kg. So 200 grams equals to 200 divided by 1000. Here simplification is possible. We can cut 0, 0 and 0, 0. So we got 2 tenths. Here 1 0 is there. So before 1 digit we will place decimal. So answer will be 0.2 kg. In this way you can convert paise into rupees. You can express paise into rupees, semi into meter, semi into kilometer and grams into kg. Next question is about expanded form. Write the following decimal numbers in the expanded form which you have learnt in previous standards. First one is 20.03. You all know the expanded form of these two numbers. 20 means, what is the place value of 2? 2 into 10 and 0 into 1. 0 is at 1's place. 2 is at 10's place. Then after decimal, tenths, hundreds, thousand, these are the place values. So what we will write? 0 tenths. 0 into 1 tenths. And 3 into 1 hundredths. This is the expanded form of the following decimal, which you have already learned in previous classes. So rest of the sums you can do. Now let us learn multiplication of a decimal by a whole number. How to multiply decimals with whole numbers? Here are the steps to multiply decimals with whole numbers. Multiply both numbers as whole numbers. Then count the numbers of digits to the right of the decimal point in the one decimal. Put the decimal point in the product by counting the digits from its rightmost place. You can understand these steps through the simple flow chart. How to multiply decimal with whole number. Multiplication of a decimal by a decimal. We have learned about multiplication of decimal by whole number. After that, let us learn about multiplication of decimal by a decimal. How to multiply decimals with decimals? Here are the steps to multiply decimals with decimals. First, multiply the both numbers as whole numbers. Now, count the number of digits to the right of the decimal points in both the decimals. Add the numbers of digits counted. Put the decimal point in the product by counting the same digits as obtained above from its rightmost place. How to multiply decimal with decimal? You can understand this through the simple flow chart. And the third point in multiplication of decimal is multiplication of decimal by 10, 100 and 1000. Multiplication of decimal by 10, 100 and 1000 is quite easy. The digit in the product remains as same as in the decimal number. Just the decimal point is shifted towards the right by the same places as there are zeros over 1. Here we have one example, 4.23 into 100. Step 1 is the digit remains the same in the decimal, 4.23. There are two zeros over 1. Shift the decimal point towards the right by 2 places. As there are 2 zeros in 100, shift the decimal point towards right by 2 places. 4.23 becomes 423. So the answer is 423. You have learnt about multiplication of decimals with whole number, with 10, 100 and 0 and with other decimal. Now let us do it practically. Let us understand this practically. Here we have exercise 2.6. Question 1 is find, where you have to multiply decimals with whole numbers. How to multiply decimals with whole numbers? I have explained in earlier slides. First, forget decimal. Multiply both the numbers as whole number. 2 6 are 12. Write 12 as the answer. Then count the digits on the right side of decimal. Here after decimal point you have one digit. So here in the answer from right, take one digit and keep place decimal point. So the final answer is 1.2. 0.2 into 6 is 1.2. In this way you can multiply decimals with whole numbers. Question 3. Here you have multiplication of decimals with 10, 100 and 1000. Very easy. Look, 1.3 into 10. What you have to do? The digits in the answer will remain same as the digits of decimal. 1 and 3 written. Now how many zeros are here? In 10, 1 0. So move decimal one step on the right side. So here decimal point will come. Move it from here to here. 1 0 is there, so we will take one step. We will have one jump after the number. So the answer will be 13.0, which we can write 13. Final answer is 13. Let me show you multiplication of decimal with 1000. How many zeros are there in 1000? 1, 2, 3. So how many times we will jump? 3 times. Decimal is here. One jump, 2 jump and 3 jump. So here we will write 0. What will be the answer? 30.0, which we can write 30. So final answer is 30. जितने भी zeros हो 10, 1000, hundreds में उतने jumps right side करने हैं decimal के साथ and then place the decimal. Question 5. Find. Here you have multiplication of decimal with decimal. Again, forget the decimal point. Multiply it as a whole number. 25 into 3. 25 3s are 75. Now count. After decimal, how many digits are there? After decimal, 1 and 2. One digit is here, one digit is here. So total 2 digits are there. Then count from the right side. In answer 1 and 2. Before 2 digits, place decimal. So the final answer is 0.71. Before decimal there is no digit. So we are writing 0. So final answer is 0.75. Same as the decimal multiplication of decimal with whole number. Multiply both the numbers as whole number. Forget decimal point. Then write the answer. Then count the digits after decimal from right. Count the digits on the right side of decimal. Here we have 2 digits. So from right, before 2 digits, place decimal point. Here no digit is there, that's why we are adding 0. So answer is 0.75. Another example, 100.01 into 1.1. First, multiply this as whole number. 10,001 into 11. I have multiplied these two numbers in rough form. So here we got final answer 1,10,011. Write all the digits as this one. Now count the digits on the right side of decimal. Here we have 2 digits and here we have 1 digit. So total 3 digits are there. Then count 1, 2 and 3. Place decimal point. In this way you can multiply decimals with another decimal. The last point to understand in this chapter is division of decimal. First, let us learn about division of decimals by a whole number. How to divide decimals with whole numbers? Here are the steps. Divide both the numbers as whole numbers. If we have one decimal and one whole number in the division, divide it as whole number. Now place the decimal point in the quotient as in the decimal number. You can understand how to divide decimals with whole numbers through this simple flow chart. Divide both the numbers as whole numbers and then place the decimal point in the quotient as in the decimal number. After that, let us learn how to do division of a decimal by 10, 100 and 1000. Division of decimals by 10, 100 and 1000 is quite easy. The digit in the division remains as same as in the decimal number. Just the decimal point is shifted towards left by the same places as there are zeros over 1. In multiplication of decimals by 100, 10 and 1000, we were moving decimal on the right side. In division, move the decimal point on the left side. remember this. Next point to remember is how to divide whole numbers by a decimal. Here are the steps. Count the places after decimal in the divisor. Add the same number of zeros to the right in the dividend and remove the decimal from the divisor. Now divide them as simple whole number. And the last point to learn is how to divide decimals by a decimal. Here are the steps. If the divisor and dividend have same number of places after decimals, we can remove the decimals from them and then just divide them as whole number. If the divisor has less number of places after decimal, then first shift the decimal point to the right by equal number of places in both to convert the divisor to a whole number. Then it becomes division of decimal number by whole number, which is already explained above. If the divisor has more number of places after decimal, then first shift the decimal point to the right by equal number of places in both to convert the dividend to a whole number. Then it becomes division of whole number by decimal, which is already explained above. This becomes quite confusing for you. When you will do practical sum, you will find it very easy. Let us do practical sum from exercise 2.7 to understand the divisions of decimal. Let us understand divisions of decimal. Exercise 2.7, question 1, find. Here you have division of decimals with whole numbers. Very easy. Like multiplication, forget decimal point. Divide these two numbers as whole number. 4 divided by 2. The answer will be 2. Then count the digits on the right side of decimal. Here after decimal point we have one digit. So count one digit and place decimal. The final answer will be 0.2. If you don't have any digit on the left side of decimal, you can place 0. So answer is 0.2. Next sum, 0.80 divided by 5. Forget decimal. Divide. 80 divided by 5. That is 16. 16 5s are 80. How many digits are there on the right side of decimal? 1 and 2. From the right side, count 2 digits. 1 and 2 and then place decimal. As there is no digit on the left side of decimal, we can place 0. So final answer is 0.16. In this way, you can divide decimals by whole numbers. Now let us understand how to divide decimals with 10, 100 and 1000. 4.8 divided by 10. As in multiplication, we were jumping on the right side with decimal. Now in division, we have to jump on the left side. Here we have to divide the number with 10. How many zeros are there? 1 0. So jump once on the left side. So decimal will move here from here. So what will be the answer? 0.48. If we jump with the decimal, we will get 0.48. Before point there is no digit, so we will add 0.48. In question 3 we have division with 100. In 100 how many zeros are there? 2. So jump twice. 1, 2. Here decimal will come and here we will add 0. So what will be the answer? 0.027. 2.7 divided by 100 is 0.027. Here we have division with 1000. In 1000 3 zeros are there. So jump thrice. 1, 2 and 3. There is no digit in this jump. So we will add 0. After jumping 3 times, we will get 0.0079. In last question, question 5, find, we have divisions of whole number with decimal. One method I have shown you in previous slides. Here I am showing you another method how to divide whole number with decimal and how to divide decimal with decimal. Look here. 7 divided by 3.5. 3.5 means 35 divided by 10. After decimal we have one digit. If we want to remove decimal from this number, we should divide it by 10. So decimal will be removed. Now you have learned about reciprocal. If I want to change this sign from division to multiplication, I have to find out the reciprocal of this. So 7 multiplied by 10 upon 35. Reciprocal of this we have written here. Now you can cut. You can divide. 7 5s are 35. 5 2s are 10. So final answer is 2. In next sum we have division of decimal with decimal. So what we will do? After decimal there is one digit. So we will divide this number with 10 to remove the decimal. If I want to remove the decimal, we will divide with 10. Then here we have 1.4. So 14 divided by 10. To remove this decimal, after decimal one digit is there. So we will divide it by 10. If two digits are there, then we will divide it by 100. Then find out the reciprocal of this. 378 upon 10. Change the sign of division to multiplication. Reciprocal of this 10 upon 14. Now you can cut or divide, very easy. 10 10 cut. 27 14s are 378. So final answer is 27. If you are not comfortable with direct division, you can do division in rough work. In this way you can do divisions of decimal. If you are comfortable with first method, you can follow that method. If you are not comfortable with that method, you can follow this method. Here we have completed all the exercises and we have learned all the points. We have covered all the points from this chapter. Before ending this chapter, want to tell you something very important. This chapter is very easy, but don't do all the exercises together. Learn one point, understand one point, and solve exercises related to that point. Then move to the next point and next exercise. Thank you.